I paid $24.99 for this Marley Bluetooth speaker, which looks like it retails for $129.99. I'm guessing that's HMV. This was sold as faulty with no power, so let's open it up and let's have a look. I think it said it was an X-display model, so it's probably had kids playing around with it and breaking it and stuff. Let's have a look. Ooh, nice. Alright, well, let's see if it powers on. No, it does not. Let's try and plug it in, see if we get any LEDs on it or anything. It's a micro USB. Oh, well, that doesn't go in very well. Yeah, that's not right, is it? Hard to tell what's going on, but my first thoughts are that this has got a dodgy charging port on it. Right, well, how on earth do you take this apart? I can't see any screws on this whatsoever. I suppose while I'm struggling with this, I should really shout out my Holy Hand Grenade patrons, which this week is Tidder, Ellis Garbett, and Jamrag Berlin. Thanks very much for your support as always, guys. This feels like it's going to break. Oh, no. I think I might have it. Yes. Excellent. Right, well, I can see the USB-C port there. It does look damaged. I think I can probably just take that out there, can I? That would be very handy if I don't have to take the whole thing apart. I'm not so sure whether that does just come out, because it's obviously got ribbon connectors there and they must connect to something inside. I don't want to damage anything further. Yeah, I think I am going to have to take the whole thing apart. Bummer. I've taken 9 screws out and it's still not coming apart. There's 3 more there, but I figured they were just for that, like a blanking plate, but let's take them out anyway just in case. There you go, Dave, you look after them ones. Oh, is that the battery? Yeah, I think that's the battery. Right, well, now I've taken all those screws out, surely this should come apart. Does the front come off? See, this is where it comes in handy when you've worked on these things before. And then you know how they come apart. I tell you what, these things are well made. Aha! Excellent. We're in. Right. So what I'm interested in is down. Oh, it's all hot glued in. I have to try and remove that hot glue. Somebody told me that isopropyl alcohol is useful for removing hot glue, so let's test that out. Because this is a big blob. Oh, wow, okay. That is working. Gee whiz. I mean, it is working, but it's just... there's so much of it. Right. I think we might be clear now. Whether I'm going to be able to get that through there or not is another thing, but... yeah, it's coming. Right, okay, now I should just be able to disconnect. Oh no. Oh, obviously they're soldered on. So I can't just disconnect them from this side. And they ain't going to fit through there. Because the hole's not big enough. This is really not easy to work on. Maybe it'll fit now. Yes. 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 Excellent. Right, let's have a look at this port under the microscope. I mean, it's definitely damaged, but it might just be bent. No, it's definitely damaged, isn't it? Got that pin on the left-hand side. Yeah, okay. So that definitely needs replacing. Okay. Just got to be careful. There's obviously a plastic connector here, which is for the 3.5mm. And then we've got a USB port here. So I'm going to have to try and protect those as best I can. Right, I've just used some aluminum foil to mask off all the plastic bits. And I'm just going to add some low melt solder, or some leaded solder to that side. I actually think I'm going to use low melt because I want this to come off as quick as possible. Wow. Okay, that came out very easy. Excellent. Nice. I need to try and find a port that's going to fit now, don't I? So let's see what I've got. Oh, no. I've only got a few different ports and none of them are the same, so I'm going to have to try and make one, basically. So I'm going to have to try and bend these legs, I think. But I might be able to do it. As long as the legs fit through these holes here, that's all that matters, really. And that I can solder the pins on. I suppose the only other consideration is it needs to be a similar sort of height, doesn't it? But let's just try and bend these legs a little bit. Let's try that. Better than factory. Well, it's definitely on, and they're all making a connection, so I think it'll be okay. It's a shame I don't have the right port to actually use, but I can only use what I've got. We'll test that and see if it works. See if I melted any of these bits of plastic. I haven't melted any for a while, so I think I'm kind of due some melted plastic. Oh no, it's all looking good so far. Check this 3.5mm port, because this is the one that was right next to it. Not even remotely melted. Perfect. Right, let's see if this is going to line up now. It's hard to tell, but yes, I think it will. Yeah, I'm not sure that's going to line up. I think it's slightly lower. But worst case scenario, I just have to take a little bit out of this here and make this hole slightly larger. You'll probably barely notice it. That's a shame. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. That's the only port I've got. Yeah, I'm just going to have to make this hole slightly larger. But that isn't going to be the end of the world. So, before I do all that, I need to see if it works, don't I? Okay, let's plug this in. Yes. Oh, yes! And we've got a light. It's a red light. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Maybe the red light means it's charging? Don't know. Need to look that up. But we've got a blue light flashing, which is probably Bluetooth. Nice. So, now I just need to worry about making this fit. But let's put it all back together, apart from that back face plate, and then let's see what we can do with that. There we go. Let's try that. Let's see if this plugs in now. Nice.
Powering on.
Ooh, powering on.
Ready to pair.
Ready to pair. Excellent. Let's try and pair.
Paired.
Excellent.
Shabba!
Shabba!
Give the world a touch. Now, Green, step up. I will love the girls them so much, you know.
Why?
Green, they love so much.
It's nice and loud. I obviously can't play you a lot of this, but I'm very impressed by the sound quality of this thing. Shabba! 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 Champion lover, no, he's up tonight. No. Champion lover, I'm gonna make you feel alright. Yeah. Champion lover, no, he's up tonight. No. Champion lover, nice me up tonight. I know a girl